Oh shit. Yeah, yo. 1 second. Turn it on. All right. We got some crazy shit about to go down. On my apple juice. Wait for somebody to jump in. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yeah, I changed the video that I was gonna be doing. I seen some unexplained mysteries shit that I wanted to jump into. And NASA just shut down the live feed after something massive shows up in an international space station. All right, let's get to it.
A few hours ago, a mysterious video circulated across social media, surprising viewers with what appeared to be a huge triangle-shaped object gliding silently past the International Space Station. The footage captured a glowing triangular object drifting through the darkness of space, its edges illuminated with an orange glow. What surprised many viewers was not merely the object itself, but the sequence of events that followed. Within seconds of the object entering the frame of one of the space station's cameras, the live feed abruptly cuts to a screen that states that the cameras have lost signal, a phenomenon that has become familiar to those who closely monitor the station's live stream. To many, the timing felt far too precise to dismiss as coincidence. For them, this was not simply a technical glitch, but a potential...
Come on. It just started, bro.
cover-up.
We're going to have the UV lights running for decon, and we don't want you entering that work volume while it's still in work.
Absolutely. I will not do anything inside the work volume. There you go. Thanks for the heads up.
Excellent config. You're very welcome. And just to kind of smooth things over, when we do come back, KU, you'll be on space to ground 3 for your ops today with Shankini.
Three with Shankini. Thanks.
Oh. You see that? It's about to be all over the news. Everybody be like, oh, it's just a satellite. That's all it was. And some shit been happening in Mexico, too. The Mexico Supreme...
Eyewitnesses who replayed the recording described the object as an enormous luminous triangle, glowing with a steady intensity, unlike anything they had seen before from the station's cameras. They noted that its form did not match any star cluster, reflection, satellite, or passing piece of orbital debris. Instead, the object appeared structured, intentional, and strangely uniform. Its unmistakable geometric shape sets it apart from the random patterns usually associated with space particles or artifacts in a camera lens. Within hours, the video sparked intense speculation about the object's origin and purpose. Some wondered whether this immense glowing structure represented previously unknown technologies, perhaps originating from beyond Earth. Others questioned whether it might be a classified craft, silently maneuvering in low orbit. But among the wide range of theories, one theme remained constant: the belief that the sudden cut of the feed was deliberate and that the timing was too perfect to ignore. For UFO researchers, the moment felt like a repetition of a pattern that had been documented many times before. Whenever an unusual craft or unexplained object drifted into view during the station's live stream, the broadcast seemed to falter unexpectedly. Sometimes the screen flashed to a standby message. Sometimes the image froze. Other times, as happened with this latest incident, the feed shut down entirely. Those who had followed the station over time argued that such interruptions did not occur randomly. Instead, they noted that the feed almost never cut out without some unusual visual anomaly appearing moments beforehand. In the case of the glowing triangular object, the argument felt even stronger. The object was large, clear, and dramatically lit against the darkness. It held a shape far too symmetrical, in the eyes of many viewers, to be naturally occurring. Its steady illumination made it appear intentionally crafted, as though it belonged to a type of craft far more advanced than any human-made vehicle currently acknowledged by official agencies. Those who believed in the authenticity of the event pointed out that if the object truly were something mundane, there would be no need to hide it. Instead, they saw the interruption as proof that something important had been caught on camera, something that should not have been revealed to the public. NASA, as usual, offered no immediate explanation for the interruption. The silence only deepened suspicion. Over the years, NASA has repeatedly attributed sudden feed outages to technical troubles, such as signal drops, malfunctioning hardware, or routine maintenance. They have insisted that these interruptions are unavoidable consequences of operating a massive orbital platform that depends on complex communication networks. Yet many viewers felt that such explanations had grown thin. They argued that the frequency with which these interruptions happen during moments of unusual activity made the agency's statements difficult to accept. Those who believe the video depicts something real emphasized that the station is not simply a camera pointed into space. It is a window watched by hundreds of thousands of people every day. For many of those viewers, the station's feed has become one of the few direct sources of unfiltered visual information from orbit.
Yeah, I heard a comedian say some shit about what if aliens what if aliens that crashed onto Earth? What if they were just the college students that was going to their college and they was drunk and they got dared to do some dumb shit like land on Earth and they crash land. They was drunk and butt naked.
As a result, any interruption during the appearance of an unexplained object looks far more suspicious than a random technical glitch. From their perspective, NASA's insistence that the timing of these interruptions is merely coincidental has become increasingly unconvincing. The sudden appearance of a massive triangle-shaped structure raises profound questions. If the object were indeed constructed, who or what made it? The uniformity of its shape suggested deliberate engineering. Some researchers speculated that the object might have been a form of extraterrestrial craft, operating with technologies beyond current human understanding. Others wondered whether it might belong to a long-running secret project, one shielded from public awareness under the guise of national security. Whatever the explanation, the fact that the object appeared so close to the station's orbit
Could Elon got something to do with that?
was striking, leaving many to wonder whether it was observing the station or simply passing by. The object's movement added to the mystery. It did not dart across the screen like a meteor or tumble like debris.
Really like Star Trek.
Instead, it drifted in a controlled and deliberate manner, as though guided. Its luminous edges remained consistently bright, unaffected by changes in camera exposure or lens flare. Even those who were more skeptical about UFO sightings found the footage difficult to dismiss outright. As the footage spread across social platforms, discussions intensified. Some users expressed frustration, stating that every time a promising piece of evidence appears, it disappears just as quickly due to a feed outage. They pointed to past incidents in which glowing orbs, structured shapes, or reflective anomalies were visible only for a few seconds before the screen shifted to standby mode. In each instance, official explanations rarely elaborated on the specific timing of the cut. For many, the consistency of that pattern amounted to far more than coincidence.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go.
Within hours, researchers were already compiling past incidents, comparing them with the new triangle event. They argued that these occurrences formed
That's just
patterns,
crazy, though.
a moment of anomaly, followed by a sudden blackout, followed by silence from official channels. This sequence, they said, reflected a cautious approach by agencies to control what information reaches the public. They believed that certain sightings, particularly those involving structured geometric forms, represent objects too advanced to be dismissed as mere debris, and therefore something that authorities might prefer to downplay. The glowing triangle thus became the latest symbol of a much larger debate. Those who believe in extraterrestrial life saw the video as validation of long-standing theories that advanced civilizations may be observing Earth discreetly.
But why is it all hitting at once though? Like they declassified a whole bunch of files, and then after so many promises of the fucking NASA and the CIA covering shit up, why are we seeing this shit now that they released it? That's what I want to know.
They argued that the station's cameras, designed to capture the planet and its surroundings, inadvertently recorded something not meant for public eyes. From this point of view, the cover-up is not necessarily malicious, but an attempt to manage information that could cause widespread astonishment.
You said a UFO train.
Still, the lack of transparency frustrates many who feel that humanity deserves to know if other civilizations are present in nearby space. Others viewed the object as a potential example of undisclosed human technology. They noted that military and aerospace programs often develop advanced vehicles long before they are revealed to the public. Some believed the glowing triangle might represent a prototype of a new experimental craft, capable of movements and energy output far surpassing conventional spacecraft. If that were the case, a cover-up would serve to keep sensitive technology.
If the trajectory of that three-eye atlas, if it keeps curving, it's going to eventually line up with Earth, for sure.
Logical details hidden from the global stage.
We know for sure that it's being...
Black triangle UFOs have been reported for decades, and they are among the most commonly documented UFO sightings. These massive, silent, triangular-shaped craft are often described as having 3 bright lights at each corner, with a sometimes visible central light or markings along the underside. Unlike traditional saucer-shaped UFOs, black triangles have a more mechanical, structured appearance, leading many to speculate that they could be classified military craft, possibly reverse-engineered from non-human technology. What makes this particular sighting even more intriguing is that black triangles are almost always seen at night. These black triangles are frequently sighted over densely populated areas where thousands of people can see them, often hovering silently for extended periods before executing sudden, physics-defying maneuvers. This alone has led many to seriously doubt that these craft belong to any known government or military project. For any highly classified black project aircraft to exist, it would require hundreds, if not thousands, of engineers, scientists, and military personnel working under strict non-disclosure agreements. Such projects demand an absolute commitment to secrecy, with those involved under constant surveillance, legally bound, and monitored to prevent leaks. If these black triangles were top-secret aircraft, it would make little sense to risk exposing them by flying them openly over cities or populated areas. Why would such an advanced classified technology, kept under wraps for years, suddenly appear in the skies where the public can witness it? This contradiction is one of the main reasons why many UFO researchers and eyewitnesses firmly believe that these craft do not belong to us. In addition to their bizarre flight behavior, these black triangles exhibit characteristics far beyond any known human technology. Unlike traditional aircraft, they are completely silent, even when hovering or moving at high speeds. Conventional aircraft, even stealth fighters and bombers, produce sound due to their...
There was actually another black pyramid that they found in Alaska. So there's a part of Alaska, it's like its own Bermuda Triangle. And literally it's blocked off once you like fly an aircraft across of it. I found out there's at least like 800 planes that disappeared across that Alaska area. That documentary was crazy, but there's this black pyramid and it has energy, and the black pyramid literally can fuel the whole world with just that little small pyramid of energy. That's crazy.
Propulsion systems.
I'm going to do that documentary.
The lack of any audible engine noise or sonic booms when these objects accelerate strongly suggests that they operate on an unknown form of propulsion, possibly anti-gravitational or electromagnetic in nature. Another mystery surrounding these black triangles is their ability to hover motionless in mid-air for extended periods. Modern aircraft, including the most advanced fighter jets, require thrust to stay airborne. Even vertical takeoff aircraft like the Harrier jet rely on powerful jet propulsion to hover. The fact that these black triangles remain stationary without any visible means of support suggests a technology far beyond what is publicly acknowledged. If this is a man-made military craft, then it would imply a technological leap so vast
I
that
don't
it would
believe
redefine
that. I
everything we
don't
know
believe
about
no
aviation and
fucking.
physics.
Now
Another
that's one thing that I do not believe. I don't believe no fucking pyramid UFO. Hell no. But I found out something. Something I never knew. And it unlocked the fear. The clouds above us, you can actually Wikipedia it. The clouds above us weighs approximately 1.1 million pounds. I shit you not. Look it up. Look up how much a cloud weighs. And it literally blew my mind when I seen that shit. I didn't believe it. And I watched videos on it and shit. It's all accumulated with all the how much water drops. You know what I mean? They weigh the water that drops. All right, so it gotta be this decimal. For real. Hey, you think I'm bullshitting?
striking aspect of these craft is their ability to enter restricted airspace without being detected. On numerous occasions, military radar operators have reported black triangles intruding into secure areas, yet no aircraft scramble to intercept them. In contrast, if an unauthorized military jet or drone were to enter restricted airspace, it would immediately trigger a response.
There's this myth that addiction is just lack of willpower. But
Yeah,
that's
you
not how
think
the
I'm
brain works.
bullshitting?
Opioid addiction affects millions of
Why?
individuals and families.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I think I'm bullshitting that. All right, 1 second. Now, ain't this shit crazy right here? Look, clouds can weigh a significant amount, and an average cumulus cloud weighs about 1.1 million pounds. That's crazy, ain't it? That's crazy. And we just walking up under these clouds. Imagine if a fucking cloud drop on you. You cooked. Hey, yo, what the fuck? You cooked, my boy. You cooked. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's get back to the show.
Fighter jets being deployed to investigate or intercept the unknown object. The fact that these craft repeatedly breach restricted zones without consequence suggests that they are either beyond human control or possess stealth capabilities far beyond any known military technology. Even more baffling
Yeah, I'll
is their
definitely do one
maneuverability.
of the videos.
These black
I'll
triangles
do
can
more videos
accelerate
on
instantly, change
different
direction at impossible
locations.
angles, and travel at speeds that
They got
surpass
them
even the
in.
most advanced fighter jets.
They got them in Brazil.
Pilots and radar operators have reported seeing these craft perform aerial maneuvers that would generate extreme
They got
G-forces
pyramids in
far
Ireland.
beyond what a human pilot could withstand.
Right here in Lake
If these
Michigan.
craft belonged to any known military power, then their existence would completely revolutionize the aerospace industry overnight.
Oh, what happened?
The simple
Shit,
fact that no official government or defense
today.
agency has ever claimed ownership of these objects only reinforces the idea that they do not belong to any nation on Earth. The combination of silence, hovering ability, stealth penetration, and unmatched speed and maneuverability presents an overwhelming case that these craft are not conventional military aircraft. In a notable event, the FBI made public a vast collection of files documenting various interactions with unidentified flying objects. Among these records, one particular report garnered significant attention due to its detailed accounts not only concerning these mysterious aerial phenomena, but also providing insights into the occupants of these crafts. What would happen if we attacked them, and the advanced technology incorporated in the functioning of these spacecraft? The document reads as follows. A very serious situation may develop at any time with regard to the flying saucers. If one of these should be attacked, the attacking plane will almost certainly be destroyed. In the public mind, this might create near panic and international suspicion. The principal data concerning these craft is now at hand and must be offered, no matter how fantastic and unintelligible it may seem to minds not previously instructed.
If that 3-eye atlas is like a fucking higher intelligence, it's probably because of the fucking ships that crash here over the decades. They've been trying to reverse engineer these crafts, and they set a fucking EMP out for SOS or something. You know what I mean?
In thinking of this type. Part of the disc carry crews, others are under control. Their mission is peaceful. The visitors contemplate settling on this planet. These visitors are human-like, but much larger in size. They are not excarnate Earth people, but come from their own world. They do not come from any planet as we use the word, but from another planet, which interpenetrates with our own and is not perceptible to us.
Everything that we get.
The bodies of the visitors and the craft also automatically materialize on entering the vibratory rate of our matter. The discs possess a type of radiant energy, or a ray which will easily disintegrate any attacking ship. They re-enter the etheric at will, and so simply disappear from our vision without a trace. The region from which they come is not the astral plane, but corresponds to the lokes or tails. Students of these matters will understand these terms. They probably cannot be reached by radio, but can be reached by radar if a signal system can be devised. End quote. Numerous individuals who have perused this particular document have expressed that it serves as compelling evidence supporting our understanding of these entities and the advanced technology they possess. Their testimonials indicate a consensus that the content within demonstrates our familiarity with these beings and their technological advancements. Those intrigued by uncharted territories have posited that this constitutes a revelation, highlighting that our authorities have been aware of the existence of these flying vessels for an extended period. In the present moment, there is a prevailing belief that the reluctance of officials to acknowledge awareness of these enigmatic objects stems from the potential apprehension it could instigate among the public. This hesitation to disclose information on such mysterious phenomena is thought to be driven by concerns regarding the impact it may have on public perception. In modern times, a prevailing belief exists that we have surpassed the era where secrecy shrouded discussions about unidentified phenomena. This has led to a growing demand for governmental transparency regarding their knowledge of unidentified objects. Researchers have posited that such documents offer a fascinating glimpse into their knowledge, providing valuable insights and perspectives into their understanding. These scholarly materials not only showcase their expertise, but also shed light on their intellectual depth and areas of expertise. It is interesting to note that these documents are over 60 years old, raising questions about the extent of additional information available regarding this subject in contemporary times. One cannot help but wonder about the wealth of data and insights these historical documents may still offer in the present day. Recently declassified documents from the Central Intelligence Agency have shed light on the government's interest in UFO phenomena, yet many of these documents remain heavily redacted. The CIA's involvement in UFO investigations dates back to around the 1940s, when reports of unidentified aerial phenomena began to proliferate across the United States and around the world. Concerned about the potential national security implications of these sightings, the CIA launched a series of classified programs aimed at collecting and analyzing data on UFOs. In recent years, the CIA has declassified and released thousands of documents related to UFO investigations, offering unprecedented insight into the government's role in studying unidentified aerial phenomena. However, many of these documents contain significant redactions, obscuring key details and information from public view. The primary reasons cited by the CIA for redacting UFO documents are national security concerns, protection of intelligence sources and methods, and preservation of sensitive information. In some cases, redactions may also be made to comply with privacy laws or to prevent disclosure of classified information that could compromise ongoing investigations or diplomatic relations. Moreover,
it's time to ask more of our browser. Hey Copilot, adjust all these recipes for 7 guests and combine them into one cooking schedule. Also,
UFO sightings and encounters often involves sensitive or classified military operations, intelligence activities, or airspace violations, making it necessary to redact certain details to safeguard sensitive information or prevent unauthorized disclosure. The redaction of UFO documents by the CIA has fueled speculation and theories among UFO enthusiasts, skeptics, and the general public. Some believe that the redacted portions contain evidence of extraterrestrial visitation or advanced technology withheld by the government to maintain secrecy and control. Others argue that the redactions are necessary to protect legitimate national security interests and prevent the unauthorized disclosure of sensitive information that could jeopardize ongoing investigations or compromise intelligence sources and methods. However, the lack of transparency and incomplete disclosure of UFO documents by the CIA has contributed to public skepticism and distrust of government agencies, leading some to question the motives and intentions behind the redaction of UFO-related information. In recent years, there has been growing pressure on government agencies, including the CIA, to disclose more information about UFOs and related phenomena. Advocates for disclosure argue that greater transparency is essential to promote public trust, foster scientific inquiry, and advance our understanding of the universe. Moreover, advances in technology, such as improved surveillance systems, satellite imagery, and sensor networks, have made it increasingly difficult for governments to conceal information about UFO sightings and encounters. In an era of pervasive surveillance and instant communication, the truth about UFOs may be harder to suppress than ever before. As of right now, the CIA's redaction of UFO documents reflects a complex interplay of national security concerns, intelligence priorities, and public disclosure policies. While the redaction of sensitive information is necessary to protect legitimate national security interests, it also raises questions about transparency, accountability, and the government's obligation to inform the public about matters of public interest. One of the primary reasons why people are ready for UFO disclosure is the rapid advancement of technology that has made it increasingly difficult to conceal information and evidence of UFO sightings. With the proliferation of smartphones, digital cameras, and social media platforms, individuals now have the ability to capture and share sightings of anomalous aerial phenomena in real time, creating a vast and decentralized network of citizen investigators. Moreover, advances in satellite imagery, radar systems, and sensor technologies have enhanced our ability to detect and track unidentified objects in the sky, providing corroborating evidence and empirical data to support UFO claims. As technology continues to evolve, the truth about UFOs may become harder to suppress, leading to greater public awareness and demand for disclosure. Another factor driving the demand for UFO disclosure is the shifting societal attitudes towards the unknown and the paranormal. While UFO sightings were once dismissed as fringe phenomena or the stuff of science fiction, they are now increasingly viewed as legitimate and worthy of serious investigation by mainstream society. Part of this shift can be attributed to the growing body of credible witnesses, including military personnel, pilots, and government officials, who have come forward to share their first-hand accounts of UFO encounters. These testimonials lend credibility and legitimacy to the UFO phenomenon, challenging skeptics and skeptics alike to reconsider their preconceived notions and beliefs. Furthermore, popular culture and media have played a significant role in shaping public perceptions of UFOs, with movies, television shows, and documentaries exploring the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation and government cover-ups. As interest in the paranormal and the unexplained continues to grow,
I never tried spaghetti squash. Never tried that.
so too does the demand for transparency and disclosure from government authorities. At the heart of humanity's readiness for UFO disclosure is a fundamental curiosity and thirst for knowledge about the universe and our place within it. For millennia, humans have gazed up at the night sky, pondering the mysteries of the cosmos and wondering if we are alone in the universe. The prospect of UFO disclosure represents an opportunity to satisfy our innate curiosity and expand our understanding of the universe by uncovering new truths about the nature of reality and the existence of other intelligent beings. By shedding light on the UFO phenomenon, we may gain insights into advanced technologies, alternative forms of life, and the potential for interstellar communication and cooperation. Moreover, the quest for UFO disclosure reflects a broader desire for transparency, accountability, and truth in government and society. As citizens of a global community, we have a right to know about matters that affect our collective well-being and the future of our planet. By demanding disclosure of UFO information, we affirm our commitment to openness, honesty, and the pursuit of knowledge in the face of the unknown. According to a former CIA agent, amidst the ongoing discussions surrounding unidentified flying objects and other advanced beings, there is a prediction that aliens will make their presence known to humanity in the near future. According to a former CIA agent, the disclosure of advanced life is expected to occur within the upcoming years. John Ramirez, an individual who had an extensive tenure working within a mysterious government organization, recently shared his compelling insights during an interview. He candidly disclosed that the prevalent discussions regarding the unearthing of unidentified flying objects and the purported concealment of such information by the government have sparked a desire within individuals like him to step forward and share their experiences. Ramirez asserts that the allegations regarding a cover-up are simply a strategic approach to prepare individuals for the impending moment of revelation. According to his statement, the highly anticipated revelation is expected to take place in the year 2027. The speaker mentioned that the efforts being made are aimed at preparing not only the United States population, but also the global population for the forthcoming reality. In this particular situation, it is crucial to acknowledge and address the existence of a certain presence.
We done made all these movies for the shit to actually come true. Then AI about to take over. Shit, when the AI robots, you remember iRobot Will Smith? It's gonna be like 30 robots at that nigga though. At the end of the they gotta stop him. They remember that movie. It's in their database.
The reason being, if this presence were to make its appearance, and we were to carry on with our actions from previous decades, it would undeniably result in widespread panic. Consequently, it is of utmost importance that we thoroughly explain and comprehend this presence in order to prevent such chaos. Throughout history, the United States government has consistently refuted and dismissed any unexplained extraterrestrial occurrences, and it has only been in the last few years that they started openly talking about the topic.
We gotta get that motherfucker.
In recent times, there has been a revelation made by a former Air Force intelligence officer stating that the United States has been deliberately keeping a long-established program under wraps. This program specifically focuses on the retrieval and subsequent reverse engineering of unidentified flying objects. Retired Major David Grush's testimony before a House Oversight Subcommittee generated significant anticipation among Congress members. The hearing served as the latest exploration into the realm of UAPs, otherwise known as unidentified aerial phenomena. Former CIA agent John Ramirez said the following: "It is my personal belief that there are residents, visitors, and strangers. Residents being, I believe, are entities that have been here long before humanity have appeared, and in fact may have had some involvement in making us who we are today. Otherwise, we would still be primates. But we're not. We've been elevated, and I believe it is the residents who did this. And I know that's very controversial, but it's a personal belief, and that's how I saw it for myself.
Yeah,
And the
that's why,
visitors might actually be from other worlds, and the strangers, I don't know where they're from."
What y'all think? What y'all thinking? Is aliens real? I believe the motherfuckers real, cause I ain't gonna lie. I believe they real. I ain't gonna lie with you. I was searching, but I ain't finding shit yet. I need a few seconds. All right, I'm gonna massage room. All right, we're gonna do 7 most disturbing force encounters caught on the camera. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Three friends had no idea that on this night, they would become victims of an attack right in the middle of the forest where no one could hear their cries for help. This chilling story took place in Belgium, where YouTuber Ciaz and 2 of his friends decided to explore an abandoned campsite hidden deep within a forested area. But even before they reached the site, something truly terrifying happened. On December 29th, 2023, the group arrived at the edge of the forest, preparing to film their next urban exploration video. As soon as they stepped out of the car, the air filled with the sound of loud barking echoing from deep within the woods. At the entrance, they noticed a fallen tree blocking the path. Scrawled across it was a disturbing message. Private. This is a space of prayer. Please respect the space. Behind it stood another sign. Beware. Siaz mentioned that none of these warnings were there the last time he visited. Despite growing unease, they stepped over the trunk and continued deeper into the forest. Moments later, an eerie creaking.
This is where it already got me. You walking in the middle of nowhere, looking for some haunted shit in the middle of the woods. Come on, bro.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sound echoed around them, as if a door somewhere was slowly opening.
Die deur, die wint niet. Ik hoor zo.
Nee, dat was een beest.
Zeker?
Ja.
Oh, nee. Waar is dat? Dat was een deur. Dat is een deur, hè?
Hallo? Hey, you remember
de wind ook gaan, ja.
Scary movie where she said, ah! Bitch, it's a skeleton.
Oh.
Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
Dit is zo creepy, maat.
Concerned they might be trespassing, the YouTubers tried to find another way in. They followed a nearby trail, hoping to avoid restricted property, but soon came across another obstacle. A large tree wrapped in red and white caution tape. A freshly posted sign read, "No access. Private area under camera surveillance." Still, curiosity outweighed fear. Determined to capture compelling footage, the three friends climbed over the barrier and ventured further into the unsettling woods, unaware of what was about to happen next.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Dat is toch niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Lamp aan of niet? Hallo?
Ain't no way, bro. There's no way.
Hallo? What the fuck?
What the
fuck?
Oh, hell nah. Yo, was he tasting it with something? No.
Later, while they paused to adjust their lights, a woman in white suddenly emerged from the darkness, holding an axe and walking quickly toward them. Panic broke out immediately.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? I'm not going, bro. I just heard some shit, bro. Now I'm getting creeped out now, bro. I'm getting creeped out now.
The woman, who appeared to be in a trance or possessed, was later taken into custody by the police.
You lost her shit.
The three YouTubers, shocked and exhausted,
Woman in white.
drove home in
That's
silence.
crazy.
They later described the experience as a traumatic, life-threatening encounter that left a lasting mark on their memories. Though they escaped without physical harm, the memory of that night and of the woman in white remains a haunting reminder that some abandoned places are best left alone.
Look, that shit. I'm kicking her ass.
Still getting wine hangovers in 2025?
I'm kicking her ass around it.
The YouTube channel The Dog Daddy is entirely dedicated to dog training. No camping trips, no nighttime forest walks, nothing like that. Just content about canine behavior and obedience. But in one particular video, something completely unexpected happened. Something that unsettled and even frightened both the creator and his audience. It all started when he posted a short video about a strange encounter. A woman unexpectedly showed up at his property, saying she wanted to see his dogs. He found it odd and did what anyone would do. He started recording.
Sorry, what did you say?
I heard you have these beautiful black German shepherds here, so I came down to say hi.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Is it okay if I come in just for a quick second?
Oh, no, we don't allow visitors.
Hell no. That was already creepy right there.
How do you even know they were here?
What? You dumb? The fuck?
How did you get here? How did you get here?
I walked from all the way down the road.
Yeah, you
Someone dropped
gotta
me off.
walk back down
Oh
the
wow, that's
road.
crazy.
Walk
Okay.
your ass back
Yeah,
down
no, we
that
don't really allow
road.
visitors. We just moved in, and these dogs they're out here with me now. They're friendly, but we have some rescue dogs and even protection dogs, and behind the other gate over there. So we don't really have a open door policy.
I'm really great with dogs. Is it okay if I meet them? You'll see. I'll show you.
No, if these guys they're out, if they want to come say hi at the gate, it's okay. But we don't really have any visitors on the property.
I mean, this is like the only. There's like.
No, don't open the gate. Like I said, the dogs in the back they are not as friendly as the ones that are out here. So please don't open the gate.
Yeah, that's some creepy ass shit, dog.
It's just gonna be a quick second.
No, not today. Maybe another time, but we're not allowing visitors. And I don't even know how he got
here for his life right now. No, not today.
here.
I told you I came down the road. Listen, fuck you.
Can you just let go of the gate?
I thought you were nice. I just wanted to say hi to your dog.
No, we are nice. We just don't allow visitors on the property.
The woman claimed she had heard about his black German shepherds and came to say hello to them. He explained that he doesn't allow visitors onto his property because he keeps different types of dogs there. Some friendly, some trained for protection and rescue work. But the woman wouldn't leave. She kept standing at the gate, insisting that he let her in. Eventually she left. A few days later, in the middle of the night, the trainer's dogs were awakened by a strange noise. Their barking wasn't playful this time. It was sharp, alert, defensive. Armed with a flashlight, he went outside to check what was going on and saw the same woman.
Listen, you need to leave now. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna let them.
Stop it.
She trying to get ate up. She trying to get ate up. That's crazy.
It's midnight. What are you doing here? Leave now. It's midnight. We're not playing any more games. You are agitating my dogs. I told you late at night my guard dogs are out, and they're out. I'm not gonna be babysitting. You broke into the property at 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's wild.
They're gonna come out.
I just came to bless you and your dog.
You need to leave now.
Bless me.
You need to leave.
What you gonna do? First of all, empty your pockets before I let Cujo out.
Now. I'm letting them out. Don't come any closer. I'm gonna let them out.
You don't have to let them out.
I'm gonna let them out.
Yeah,
they're here and they're waiting.
I'm
gonna leave. The police has been looking for 4 days now.
Her, bro. Like, go.
There's no one around. This is my place. I don't know where you're coming from.
I just came to bless you.
I'm letting my dogs out.
Read the room. Why do you keep saying I came to bless you? Like, what was your intentions? Especially with all these guard dogs. She said I came to bless you and your dogs. What do you mean? Fuck that. I sure would have took 2 dogs.
She just appeared. What the hell?
The woman, however, insisted that she came to bless his dogs. The whole situation was so bizarre that the trainer looked visibly tense, ready to release the dogs at any moment. When she showed up during the day, it already seemed strange. But now, appearing at night, saying things like that, viewers were left with only one question. Something was clearly not right with this woman.
What was her intentions? How was she gonna bless the dogs? Hey, yo, what the fuck? The fuck?
In this legendary.
The following video was uploaded to the channel Adventures with Rich, a creator who combines stories of true crime and unexplained events. But this episode turned out to be nothing like his usual content. On August 11th, 2024, one of his videos took an unexpectedly disturbing turn. Rich was deep in a remote forest. This time, he was following a set of coordinates he had received on an anonymous online forum where users share strange and mysterious locations. According to Rich, these particular coordinates came from a person who had long been posting about strange occurrences in the same area. Rich said that this person had previously led him to several odd places where he found a detached pump head, a triangular pendant, and Scrabble tiles spelling out the name Pam. Convinced that all of these discoveries were connected, Rich decided to follow the new lead and once again ventured into the woods.
Did find this. It's another piece of that book I keep finding. Put it right there so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Support a government designed and run for all the people. There's stuff that's circled. It says that the circled ones, I think, make a sentence. It says, evil men organized governmental deaths. Governments are failing, cooperating. I just flipped it over, and I got that.
After returning to his car, he began to suspect that there was something much darker behind all of this. Still, he decided to check one more location. By then, night had fallen. Armed with only a flashlight, he made his way through the dense forest and eventually discovered a small container filled with Scrabble tiles.
Oh my God, are you serious? I don't know if you can see that. Scrabble letters. I'm going to take them back to the car and see if I can spell out what it wants me to spell out. It's not the first time I've come across Scrabble letters doing this.
After some time, he managed to arrange the letters into a phrase. I see you. Shaken but determined, Rich followed the final set of coordinates, which led him even deeper into the forest. In the beam of his flashlight, he saw another piece of paper with the message,
The way to happiness does not include the fear of being found out. You did this to yourself. Now we see everything. And now you must find Pam. She was a hiker that we found. The clues will lead you to her.
Exhausted, Rich returned to his car. In a follow-up video, he explained that he planned to return to the same forest once more to get to the bottom of what was happening. The first new set of coordinates led to nothing, and his frustration was clear in his voice. He decided to
lead you to Pam, lead you to somebody, and you ain't called the police, bro? What is wrong with you?
Stop it.
try one last time, and that's when things became truly threatening.
What is that? That's a wallet. Yeah, I'm gonna open it because
Man, why my man's only going on at night?
if somebody's missing a wallet, maybe I can get it back to them. I'm not gonna show nothing except a Visa. What's the name? Oh my God.
This shit's set, bro. I think this shit's set.
Oh my God. Fuck. Found a wallet. I'm taking it because I'm going to the cops.
You should have went to the cops the first time when you
I've
found
been
the
doing this
motherfucking
for a
letter
while
saying
now.
Pam.
The name Pam keeps coming up. It came up a few times. Once on it in Scrabble letters.
And Scrabble letters. You find it first in Scrabble letters. Then you find a letter leading the bruh.
And another time,
he incriminating himself because he should have been recorded that
on a
shit
piece of
when
paper from a
the
book.
letter that said,
The name Pam came up. The name I just found on that card was Pam.
The name Pam kept appearing again and again, several times on paper, once in a book, and even on a map. When he finally returned to his car, he found another message waiting for him. Someone, presumably the same person, had left the words, "Go home," once again spelled out with Scrabble tiles. Rich immediately left the area and brought all of the items to the police. They told him that there had recently been reports of suspicious activity in that region, mostly involving teenagers who were allegedly pulling pranks. Perhaps it was just a cruel joke, but maybe it was something far more serious. Possibly even an unsolved missing person case. Rich admitted that someone might just be trying to mess with him, but he also couldn't shake the feeling that he had accidentally become part of a real disappearance story. The mystery didn't end there. In a recent update, Rich showed a letter he had received. "The police will not find her, but you might. Don't ever call her again." The letter was signed with the same mysterious triangle symbol he had encountered multiple times before. What do you think about this strange case? Rich asks his viewers at the end of the video. This man went for a nighttime walk in the forest with his dogs when they suddenly started growling and panicking after hearing a distinct, unfamiliar sound.
Lola, Miley, come on, let's go.
Sounds large, whatever it is.
Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, dude.
The dogs looked confused and tense, so he began recording with his phone to capture their strange behavior. The noises grew even louder, prompting the man to take shelter in a small forest cabin, where they stayed until everything finally went quiet. What makes this video truly unsettling is the dog's reaction. It looked completely natural and genuine, not staged at all, which makes you wonder if something truly unusual was happening out there. The dogs could have been reacting to the sounds of some wild animal, but what exactly was making those eerie noises? Share your thoughts in the comments.
Your workflow is important to us. Please wait indefinitely.
With Monday.com's intuitive work management platform, you have the power. Not IT, not admins. You're in charge. So you can tailor work exactly how you...
Jen is a woman who owns a dog named Nagy. She runs a YouTube channel where she shares wholesome videos and stories about her furry friend. But in one particular video, something very strange happened. While she was in a wooded park trying to film a lighthearted Halloween video, planning to dress Maggie up as a little ghost, something truly unsettling occurred. She heard a scream.
You ready? We're gonna try again. Now that it's all dirty and torn to shreds. You're gonna make the best dirty ghost? You're gonna make the best dirty ghost? Whoa. Oh my god.
That actually sounded like it was in a tunnel, though. It sounded like it was in a tunnel. And she's still standing there.
Despite feeling uneasy, Jen tried to continue filming, though her reaction made it clear that she was frightened and confused. At some point, the stress got the better of her. She stopped recording and called the police to report what she had heard. According to her, the officers arrived and searched the area, but didn't find anything unusual. In the video description, she suggested that it might have been a fox, a bobcat, or some other animal, but quickly dismissed that idea. It could have been people trying to prank her, but Jen insists that the police found no signs of anyone being there. She added that if it wasn't someone's stupid joke, then maybe it was something far more disturbing. Perhaps someone really was calling for help. Or maybe it was a person under the influence of drugs, screaming like a dinosaur.
That's
The next video was uploaded to the YouTube channel Stealth Diggers. This channel features videos about metal detecting, digging, and uncovering hidden artifacts and pieces of history. Their passion for the past makes their content truly fascinating. But in one particular video, they stumbled upon something they couldn't explain. They were deep in the woods, finding all sorts of old items, when things took a strange turn.
Oh, sick. It's the Quaker Jr. Nice. Yeah, come check this out. Wow. Isn't that cool?
That's very cool.
They started digging, but at one point began hearing something odd, and strangely enough, it seemed to be coming from beneath the ground. The creator said he had no idea what it could have been.
That's the warning.
You listening to the
That's the warning.
ground? What year?
There's noise coming up from under the rock.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I heard it a little bit more a few minutes ago, but
Like animal noise or?
like movement. Right about here. I'm serious. Oh.
There's definitely something under there.
Let's see if we can pick it up. So you definitely hear that, right?
Oh, yeah. There's something digging around in there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you were eating. I was like, you're talking, but I'm like, something going on.
Perhaps it was an animal burrowing under the rocks. Others believe it might have been caused by some kind of underground volcanic activity capable of producing similar sounds. Either way, it was a creepy encounter in the middle of the forest. Imagine camping out at night and suddenly hearing noises like that coming from directly beneath you. Still, they continued their exploration, never quite figuring out what exactly they had heard underground. After finishing his fishing trip, the creator of the TikTok account Lynx Angler was heading home. To get there, he had to cross a field full of cows. At first, everything seemed calm, but suddenly, something happened that gave him quite a scare.
It's okay. Don't run at me. You're alright, you're alright. Hey. You're alright, mate. You're alright. You're a fucking big boy, you. You're a fucking big boy.
Yeah, that motherfucker's gonna attack him.
Young bull. Hey, what's up? All these cows following me. Fucking getting chased out the field, man. Oh, damn. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. No, you better run in them bushes.
Straight there.
What are you waiting for? Oh, why
What the fuck, mate?
on the fence?
Oh my god.
They was about to book his ass.
I'm shaking because I'm pumped full of adrenaline right now. But I've just been chased through a field by 3 young bulls and all of their cows. Oh, mate.
The animals initially just followed him from a distance, but soon, several cows and bulls broke into a run, charging straight toward him. The situation turned out to be both funny and terrifying. After all, a stampede like that could easily trample a person to death.
My man King used to say, every good lie is veiled in the truth.
This wooded area is known as an anomalous zone. According to the video, back in the 1800s, a meteor struck the village of Kudnica in Poland, killing hundreds of people. Over 200 years have passed since,
Hey, you know what
and
they
this is what the
say,
place
though?
looks like today.
Where the fuck the meteors go? So you know the one that made the big ass meteors that make the big ass craters in the middle of nowhere. Where the fuck the meteors go? It's the government. It might be the government.
The video's description includes a chilling local legend. Every year, on January 11th, all the lost souls of the villagers who died when a meteor fell from the sky return to the place of their death. They begin to wander aimlessly, back and forth. Anyone who happens to be here on this day can be certain they will see the ghosts. Right now, January 11th, 2021, live from the scene. But in the end, it's only a legend. The creator explores the wooded ravine, looking around and capturing some beautiful photos and footage. One particularly curious moment occurs when his mechanical watch suddenly starts running backwards. After nightfall, he planned to take a few more atmospheric shots and head home. But something happened.
What if you're in the
Something he
middle of
didn't
nowhere
notice at
and
first.
your watch just
In
starts
complete
going
darkness,
backwards?
he saw movement in the distance.
What are you doing? Yo, shit just started going backwards. But
As he got closer and squinted into the dark, he assumed it was just his own shadow, but there was a detail he missed at the time.
Это жесть.
In the comments, viewers pointed out ghostly legs, as if someone were hanging from a tree. In reality, as the creator later explained, it turned out to be a local teenager who had climbed up into the tree out of curiosity to watch the blogger from afar. The most interesting part, the creator never noticed him at the time, and if he had, he probably would have been terrified. In 2019, the creator of the YouTube channel Muskrat Outdoors, along with his wife, visited a bear baiting site to retrieve their trail cameras. These are remote, nearly uninhabited wilderness areas. While exploring, they came across an old trail and decided to follow it. It led them to a curious location. The footage captured several key elements that shed light on what they had found. First was a hidden shelter, or stash, a kind of camouflaged hut, inside which they discovered an old metal milk can. It was stuffed with stretched animal hides, including those of a chicken, fox, coyote, and badger.
2 marten that were loose, a fox with a marten that was stuffed inside of the fox, so 3 marten, a fox, a coyote, and 2 badgers.
The hides were tightly packed, some even stuffed inside one another. They were moldy, dried out, and seemingly prepared for sale. To trap, skin, and process this many different animals would likely take an entire season. The host admitted he had never seen anything like it before. So what could it all mean? He speculated that perhaps a hunter had prepared the stash but never returned to collect it. If that's the case, what happened to him? Was he attacked by wild animals?
It's just a tribe that just, that lives in secret. I really believe, and I still believe that there are like tribes that just live in the woods. Back when I was younger and shit, me and my brothers, we was running through the woods up north and shit. And there's these like little native camps. And there were hot fires and shit, corn everywhere and all that. But they would always be in different locations in the woods in the middle of nowhere. That shit, just a regular tribe.
Leaving his gear abandoned deep in the forest. In the comments, people shared missing hunters, some whose remains were eventually found, and others who simply vanished without a trace. But the most shocking twist came from two additional findings. About 300 feet from the stash site, they discovered another strange structure, and this one was covered in thick, unidentifiable animal hair.
Where that barrel was with all the critters in it, gotta be Sasquatch. Maybe Sasquatch killed that guy. Actually, this is kind of strange.
This woman runs a channel called Dee's Dark Adventures, where she documents her explorations of remote and forested areas. In this particular video, uploaded in June 2024, she ventures into the atmospheric woods of Ohio, a place she simply couldn't resist exploring. The description of the video reads, "I head out into the woods of Ohio when I found a strange trail. I follow it till nightfall, and it directs me right into the middle of a hunting team of BF, until it begins to take chase for a long distance into an open field." We watch as she makes her way through the forest, and even in daylight, the journey feels unsettling, let alone in the middle of the night. For a while, nothing overtly frightening happens, until suddenly, out of nowhere, something becomes visible.
What is on my face? Yeah. Hi.
Oh, hell no.
Hi. Yep.
And you just standing there? What is wrong with you?
Yep. I can't go home.
Ow.
Sorry.